Good day. Okay, so this is video reflection for January 14th. Yeah, I've been doing this so many times now that someone would probably presume that I would have something prepared to talk about. I don't. It's all very impromptu. Alright, but here goes as always. Today was a interesting day. Every day I have free time, but today was I used my free time very productively. I'd say the word productive is very subjective, because depending on what you do, productivity may vary. But for me, I did a lot of math. I'm saying a lot of math compared to how many hours I spend normally. So yes, I did a lot of math compared to how much I do usually. So I'm proud of myself for that. Good job. Hopefully this streak continues and I can, keep it up for the duration of what's left of my winter break, which is about 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. So hopefully this continues and I can actually finish about half of calculus, which is ambitious to say the least, but that's the hope. I've also been working on these really flimsy projects. I'm pretty sure you can't guess what these are, but these are teaspoons. Like this is, I don't know if you can even call this a teaspoon. This is my thumb. This is how small this is. So yeah, I'm working on these things. This one's a larger one. So actually the story behind this one is, it's not actually intended. I was going to make a teaspoon that had the volume of about 5 cubic centimeters, but then my calculations failed somewhere because fusion operates with millimeters, right? So yeah, this happened. And I'm just playing around with it, but yeah, I got it right, and this is the full-sized one. The print messed up once, but yeah, this looks alright. It's a little side project of mine where I try to put compliance in everything, even though it's kind of useless. So I'm trying to make a compliant teaspoon, right? And the reason you'd want that is, well, you don't really need it, but it's cool because, you scoop something up and then you do this, right? Where you tap on it, where it gives it gives the teaspoon a vibration, and with that vibration you can remove whatever's left on the inside of this crucible, right? So if you make it compliant, then you can sort of you can make the vibration stronger if you make it compliant. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. One of my main projects is the purifier for Ongdalsim, obviously. The movie Shawshank Redemption? In the movie, there's a scene where the main character, because he wants to make a library inside the prison, he keeps sending the government emails about asking for them to send his prison books. And that's exactly what I'm doing with this Chinese membrane manufacturer, because they won't respond if I just send them one email. Okay, it doesn't work. I need to send them emails every single day, or about every 8 hours or so. So far, it's worked splendidly. And I've also asked my Chinese teacher to draft a membrane, and she was really helpful. So I'm really thankful for that. It worked great. Yes. It has been very, how would I put it? I'm sorry if my English skills are lacking. I'm tired, okay? I spend a lot of time studying. It's no surprise that my brain's overloading, but yeah, it's been very helpful because it has been very effective. That was the word I was looking for. It has been very effective. Ever since I sent an email in Chinese, they've been much more kinder. They've been much more kinder, and their response time has been way quicker than usual. So thank you if you're ever watching this. Thank you in advance. Yeah, that's about all I did today. Oh, and a senior contacted me for, I don't know if the word recruit is the right term to use, but, yeah, for me to join in on a competition. It's called the Diamond Challenge. I know it's similar to the Conrad Challenge, which is basically, it's half science innovation and half is just business. So you just try to mix them together to make a business model that includes and some sort of innovative technology, hopefully for the masses, right? So he had this great idea of using leftover coffee debris as fuel, as biomass fuel. So yeah, I'm currently working on a fusion model, a 3D model, so that we can send in the application by, was it the 7th? I think it's the 17th, so yes. Anyway, that's it for today. Yeah. Am I going to talk about my personal life? Sure. We can spend a bit of time on that. Except there's nothing really to talk about. It's kind of it's never over, but yeah, there's nothing much to say. I'm having a nice day. I hope you're having a nice day if you're watching this. I've seen a surprising spark in my audience lately. You know, last time I went into my channel, YouTube prompted that I have 100 views, which is great, I guess. Thank you. Yes. I sort of mention it as like a joke when anyone asks me why are you filming these even though nobody watches. It's my excuse is I'm doing this for college, right? Because obviously universities have a sore spot for something like this. Have a sweet spot for what would you say it? They have a sweet spot for diaries in general and just consistency. Yes, they have a sweet spot for consistency. So that's my excuse. The real reason is, well, I have nowhere else to talk to. Okay, you have to understand that I'm the only child in my family. So I have my parents to talk about, and they're great always, but there's really nobody else to talk to. I don't go to any academies, at least not for this one or vacation, so I got nobody else to talk to. In this neighborhood, there aren't a lot of friends in KMLA, so that's that. So it's like living in this small island, right? I'm living in my room. And sometimes it gets really, I wouldn't say depressed. I would say depressing. It gets depressing and sometimes very lonely. So yeah, at least I have someone to talk to. And I know at least someone's going to watch this, or at least me in the future is going to watch this. So yeah, that's meaningful. And yeah, because the last reason, it's not much, but I'm just too lazy to write a diary. So that's it. Yeah. You know, somebody told me, just to mention something else, something interesting. You know, when I smile, I have dimples, so it goes like that, right? Somebody told me you only have one facial expression when you smile, because every time I'm taking a selfie, I go, and that's it. I don't have different expressions. That's it. That's my only smiling face. So somebody commented on that, but I mean, come on, aren't all photos supposed to be like that? Anyway, yeah. Tomorrow, hopefully I have something else to talk about so that it's more entertaining for you, the audience, and, well, for me too, but for now, yeah, that's about it. Oh, actually, one last thing, I'm sorry. One last thing is I've been working on my New Year's photo album for my friends. It's been very entertaining. Just to give you a actually, I don't think I can give you a sneak peek, but it's been very entertaining because it's like I have to collect all the all of the photos of an individual. And sometimes it's very I'm looking at of one I've made, and it's just funny, but and sometimes you have someone who's really, I don't know if it has to do with popularity, but someone who has a lot of photos on their timeline, and for those people it gets really enjoyable for me personally to make something, because I got a lot to work with, so I can make some pretty funny combinations with those. The problem is, for the people who I personally don't have a lot of photos of, or there's just not a lot of photos for that person in general out on Facebook or whatever. So I have to go around asking them. But I mean, that's really no problem. And yeah, I've done about 12, 13 people so far. We have 40 left. I'm doing like 3 a day, so hopefully it all works out. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.